I'm being serious. Don't even hold you. I'm a follower, baby. Like I'm like, what's going on? I wanna be down. What's going on? I wanna talk about
Yeah, like wait, reverse.
Child, let me tell you, whoever made their beginning song for their countdown, that shit a lot.
Welcome back to another live episode of Butterfly and Baloney. As always, I am your host, the Butterfly Assassin, and with me today is my amazing co-host, Tony Baloney. What's up, girl?
What's going on, girl? I'm dying. I'm so fucking hot right now. It don't make no sense. Ain't nothing I can do. The air conditioner on.
Girl,
it's on its hair.
My damn Central Air is on Arctic. Antarctic. That's what my shit is on.
Mine's is on. I got all this fucking hair that's like keeping it from really like doing this job. But I can't have it up because this damn headband from headphones. I'm gonna get them little buds.
I wonder how your mic would sound with the little bud thingies.
Well, I use a microphone.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no. I would never rely on any of these like headphone microphones. You'll never know. It might sound good and you fuck around be sounding like, like a 5 and below microphone or something like that, like muffled like you underwater.
I cannot.
Yeah, no, I spent money on this.
I was thinking about getting me one too. I might one day.
I don't know if they got purple, girl, but they got pink.
What's funny is I saw a mic that I want, and then they have the like covers. The cover I can get on it is purple. I was like,
okay, so you could like change the color of it, like a skin.
Yeah, I was like, okay, that's pretty dope. I'm gonna do that instead. But today conversations, we're gonna get into it with the loading screen. We are going to be talking about Fallout 76. Now, today's loading screen is going to be a little bit different because usually we talk about our entire playthrough of the game, but today is really going to be about my first impressions of the game.
You're not going to pull up the thing?
I did pull it up.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't pull it up because he wasn't going into it yet.
Oh, okay. Oh, my bad. I jumped again. Let's act like that didn't happen. Keep it moving. I thought we missed the mark.
No. But today it's just going to be like, my first impression of the game. And, we're going to talk more about that in the loading screen. We're also going to be talking about, for anime analysts, we're going to be getting into Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust. I really enjoy watching this. I'm trying to avoid a certain word today. Tony knows what word.
We're not going to say it.
We're not going to say it because apparently, we created our own drinking game. I'm definitely excited to get into both topics today. I'm always excited. I think I need to change that one too. I feel like that's another one. Like if
you later, I'm ready.
I can't. But of course, like I said, the loading screen is going to be a little slightly different today. So let's hop into the loading screen
now. Yeah, there we on cue for it.
Now we're on cue. We're right where we need to be. Today, the loading screen, like I said, we're going to be talking about, to be honest, one, I've never played another Fallout game. I know, don't shoot me. I've never played any other Fallout game in the series ever.
That's what makes this kind of surprising because you just jumped to 76 and I'm like, just fuck the other ones, huh?
You know what's fun? Because Taz and Kiefer were playing it and they like, Nat, you know how they do. Nat, come hop on this with us. So I got on it. And I try to always make sure that we talk about games that at least one of us has always played in the podcast. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I have not played a long time, or a lot of the game. It was definitely twice that I've played it and a quick walkthrough. But this we will be talking about my first impressions of the game. Now, before we get into it, let's talk about let's give a little backstory. So, Fallout 76 is a the first online multiplayer game from the Fallout creators of the series, which is crazy to me. Players may play individually or with a party of up to 3 others. The servers for the games are public, dedicated servers, with the player automatically allocated to one of them. While the game was expected to launch with public servers only, exclusive producer Todd Howard revealed plans for the private servers to be introduced sometimes after the game launch. Now, private servers, when the difference between a public server and a private server is one, with public servers, you'll never fly into the same server twice. It's like ever, never ever. So when you build a base to like, because it's really like a survival game. So when you build a base, basically, for your survival, when you load into a public server, wherever you put that particular base in a different server, if you load into when you load into another server, when you go into it, if someone that already loaded in before you has a base in that same location, you'll be booted somewhere else. So, right, girl, I found that fucking hilarious to me. But in a private server, of course, your base will be the same location you put it every time. Um, I don't know. I found that a little tricky. I found that a little funny.
Why
This
was you
is,
playing on the private one, right?
no, I was playing in public service. The two
Y'all was
times
playing.
that. Mm-hmm.
Y'all was playing on public.
Yeah, because we was just like trying to get the feel for the game overall, especially me because like I said, I've never played another Fallout game before, which I found super cool because the funniest shit, like the coolest thing for me was getting this like after you create your character, you get this damn like ID card basically, and it puts your name, your resident, your number. I found it like fucking
And you
hilarious.
couldn't you couldn't pick your character. You just had to be a white man.
No. That was just an example of
Oh,
which
okay, okay,
no.
okay.
When you like, it's not even about picking a character. You get to pick a base character, but the way that you can freaking detail character creation.
Okay, so it's a character build type of thing.
Oh Jesus!
Is they serious? I mean, like I would
Yes.
expect it because that's how like all the Fallout games are. Like I like 4 and everything. I never played 76. I wanted to because that shit look lit. You know what I'm saying? But I never got to play it. And it's so
Man.
funny that you got to play it before me.
And I've never even played another one. Like, yeah, no, I get it. But it's like it was crazy. It took me forever to freaking make my character because like you get to choose not only the color of your eye, but like your eyes, but how wide your eyes are, how close or apart they are, the like rounding of your lips, how full your lips are. You get to choose the fucking shape of your chin, how long it is.
Like real detail and everything.
Super detailed, how high and low your eyebrows. Like the only other game that I've ever played that came that close to character creation was 5M. Like I've never come
Yeah, that shit
close.
was that shit was extremely detailed.
Super
I like if
detailed.
it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't know what I was doing. And I still ain't really lost my character for real. For real.
Oh my god, it was super detailed. But I had, like I said, most of it I spent most of my time like really picking um overall like the hair color, like the length of your hair, the fucking design of your hair. Like you can go fucking damn near you can go like strand by strand to fucking build your character. And I'm like, bro, I spent 45 minutes building my fucking character and I didn't even play the game yet. Like it's super detailed. But I love that that
Now,
aspect
I
of
don't
it.
know. I don't really know if I care for that type of aspect when it comes to games. Cause I get sucked in. I get distracted too much. I start to get like frustrated. Like this shit taking too long. Just give me a fucking chin already. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying? Like
and
I'll be
I would
ready
have
to click
thought,
through.
girl, I would have actually thought with you being like how much you actually enjoy like the
Personalizing stuff.
right. I would have thought that that was something that you would have actually enjoyed about the game. That's funny.
Like I think I like that about I like the aspect about games, but when it comes to character creation, like not too much. Like
Hmm.
okay, I like a good character creation, but when it's too detailed, like the circumference of your cheek, like now you're
Yo,
doing too
yeah, it was
much. I
crazy.
mean, like 5M too was too much. 5M too much.
Five M was insane.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but no, it was a lot. It's actually I feel like I said it, I feel like it was more detailed than 5M, and 5M was a lot. And I jump into servers with 5M like very often. So for me to even feel like it was a lot, it was like
I also feel like 5M character customization was like it was awkward, and not as like clear to really like operate through.
understand. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
to understand. So if this is different, if this is
It's
like
more explanatory.
okay, so
Yeah, it's definitely.
you could definitely operate through it and everything.
Yeah, definitely you can, but it's like at some point you get like you said you get exhausted. It's like damn, like
Yeah.
how many more options do I have to like fucking jump through before
Yeah,
I get to hop in the fucking game? Like
like hair strand 556 color. Like, dude, just make it all brown. Like, get this shit out of
it was
here.
crazy. Yo, Taz, because at one point I did exactly that. I was like, okay, no, fuck this. I'm done with this shit. So I like clicked whatever came up and then I just went and like hopped into the game. And Taz and Kiefer was like, yeah, no. Like that is not it. Go back and figure it out. And I'm like, bro, I'm fucking done. I'm done. I don't want to do it no more. I just want to
Like,
fucking play.
I
Like,
lost my patience. That's how I felt like when we was playing 5M and I kept turning into that old man. Like, I was over it.
Cam
Hey,
was
what's good,
goody. What's
Cam?
up? What's up? Yeah, I was like, no, I can't. Oh, Cam on the Facebook, appreciate it. You know, we live out here in this
Damn.
game. But it was a lot. It was a lot. But once I actually finally did get all the way through, like I said, after a while, I just like said, fuck it, I'm not doing shit no more. And it went and kept going into the game. Um, you kind of like come out into this like sort of like bubble base place, like headquarters type shit. And you go like from like station to station, like these little hut things, and like gather supplies, and then they send you outside. They're like, okay, figure it the fuck out. And like that was the funniest shit to me. But for somebody like you that enjoys trying to figure out what it is that you need to do and where you need to go, I feel like you would fucking love this
Girl,
shit.
I love a good survival. I do like I don't know what it is about something being like hard, difficult, like it's not like I got a lot of patience. Like I don't my patience is very short. But it's just something rewarding out of like constantly failing and then like
Constantly failing
I
is crazy.
mean it is what it is. It is what it is. Like actually trying to get to somewhere and it not
Right.
being easy to get to
Hmm.
and you finally get to it. That's probably why I like Elden Ring so much. That shit kind of cool.
You know what? We're going to talk about that one day because I actually finally played it too. So we'll get there
Did
one day.
you?
I
How you
did.
like it?
I liked it. I did. I enjoyed it. I was
Yeah, right. It's
a
a nice
lot
little
of it.
build up.
Like you said, I had to fucking figure out. But I also I also watched one of my friends stream it for like he
Oh,
like did the
okay,
whole fucking thing. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I got enough of it where I could be like,
girl. I let
I
me
can
tell you
get this.
something. I run to YouTube real quick, fast, and hurt. I make up a question and type it all the way into YouTube. Like how
I
do you
can't.
jump in Elden Ring? anything to be specific and get a video because there's a video
Oh
out there for
my god.
everything.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. And that's
Uh,
man. Imagine having to play that before like fucking gameplay videos.
oh my
Bro,
god. Oh
bro.
my god. And
I
it's
would
so
have died.
funny. It's so funny how gameplay videos has have like,
Changed gaming.
changed and everything. Like how they went from just like nobody fucking talking and shit like that. To now, people putting their face
All
on there
detail.
and playing. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember clicking off the ones where like people be talking. Like I don't want to watch this shit. Now I look for the ones that when people be talking
And explaining it.
and
So
explaining
with
it.
Minecraft, it's different for me. Like I would go with
Really?
Minecraft. Yeah, with Minecraft, I would personally try to specifically find ones where no
They
one's
don't
talking.
talk.
Yeah, I want like give me the words, give me the words, give
That
me the
be
materials that you use, and let me go about my business.
that
But
shit be pissing me off. They be taking a block and be like this. Like what the fuck does that mean? What does
yeah,
that
but
mean?
like with other games, I need if I do like go out of my way to actually watch a gameplay video, I need you to talk to me. Tell me what the fuck you doing. Don't
Mm-hmm.
just let me. Now I'm pausing every 2 seconds to figure out what the fuck this says over here in this little corner, and your words are like this goddamn big. I'm already
Yeah.
blind. I don't need the damn. I don't need the assistance. All right, I'm blind as shit enough. Don't add to my blindness. Like
It
fix
be
it.
fine print in the fucking video and shit. Like,
What?
come
And the
on now.
idiots bit it, or they put their fucking like little tag or logo over it or something. I be like, you're a waste of space right now. Like, go away.
Child, that's too funny.
I
No,
can't.
really.
But like I said, as far as like my first impression of the game, I actually did enjoy it. And you know me, I'm not super big on survival games. I'm more of a give me some shit to shoot up, give me an objective, and let me go about my business. Like let's figure this
Mm-hmm.
out, level up type shit. But with Fallout, I actually did enjoy it, and then the different. I don't want to say creatures because it was a little weird. It was a lot of weird shit, but the different
Yeah, it's a lot of
like
mutation,
yeah,
mutated animals and
girl.
stuff. My friend, the guy who be in my chat when I'm streaming Strife, he play a
Mm,
lot of Fallout too. I watch him play it. He was fighting his big ass fucking bat.
girl,
Girl, that shit was crazy.
it be looking weird as all hell. It do. It be looking crazy as shit, and I be like, what the fuck is the point of that thing? But it keep you on your toes because you're not like zombie survival games. You're not just running from like the zombie that's over here that's fucking the whole fucking way. Like
No,
it keeps you on your toes from different creatures, whether or different like bots or different shit. You really have to be aware of your surroundings, but also you're fighting against like basically a post-apocalyptic world where even drinking the wrong kind of water can kill you, or
oh
being
yeah,
in
yeah.
like the wrong type of like
You
the wrong
get
area at a certain amount of
radiation,
time. Right, it's crazy, and I'm like, bro, this is a lot.
but it's
Like
so fun. It's so fun. It
it
looks
is.
like
It is a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. To give it like a full rating, I would really say that I need to like go back in and like really play more. But the bit I did play, I would say give it a try and see for yourself like how much of it you would actually enjoy.
But from your first impression, what would you rate it? One
First
being
impression.
terrible, 10 being amazing.
First impression off bat, I would give it a. I give it a generous 7. Yeah, a 6.57 ish, somewhere in that
A
ballgame. Like I said,
6.5 is wow.
like I said, I didn't one. I've never played any other Fallout games, so like
I
for
mean,
my introduction into the series, it's a bit
I haven't played it, but like from what I've seen, I think a 6.5 is crazy. Like,
really.
damn, I think a
Nah.
7 would have been appropriate. I was chilling
What's
with a 7.
we a hot set, a
What
healthy
made
set.
you drop it?
The fucking character, I just can't.
Okay.
I can't. It was a lot. It was super for anybody that just wants to get into it and like
So it
figure out
was
what
a
the hell
lot.
you do. It was a lot. It
So
was a lot.
I thought you was chilling with it. I thought you was
Nah,
chilling with it. I thought you was
mm-mm.
cool with it.
It
No.
was it was a lot. It was
Yeah.
very overwhelming. And after a while, it's just like I don't fucking like this. It's doing too much. And like if you change from all the different details that you go through, if you change one fucking thing, and then you go back and was like, I don't like this, and it fucked up like the 30,000 things you had to do before this one thing, and now you backtracking. It was a lot. It was a lot. And when I said I spent 45 minutes doing that part, that was not an exaggeration. I spent a lot of time to
I
just by the end of it say fuck it.
I feel like that's fair.
So,
I
like,
mean,
I worry. I won't go 6.5. I'll go more 6.8. 6.87.
6 is still wild, but you know, it's your opinion.
The fact
It's your
that I said
opinion.
6 at all is where you're like, nah, fuck this.
Yeah, I'm like,
That's
damn, it should at
crazy.
least penetrate 7. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? That's your opinion.
I'm pretty close.
At least it ain't a 5.
Yeah, right. I'm not going. Nah,
I
I
can't,
wouldn't
you
go.
know, I can't hold you against your opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the games we played together ain't been that fun. Like Enshrouded wasn't that fun to me, but it was chilling when I was playing with y'all. So
Right. I can't. It's shot. I cannot play if I'm not playing with somebody else. If that's the yeah. No, thank you. It was a lot of fun when it was, like I said, the four of us, or when I got on with Kaz
but
and
by yourself, it was like
it's super ass. By yourself, it
it
sucks.
was. It
I'm like,
does.
yo, this is not it because
I didn't
by
even
yourself
like the
you're just fine.
graphics.
Yeah,
It was cool
it
when you
cut
was
up.
right. Yeah, it was cool when you were running around with gang in them. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Yeah,
But you wasn't as focused on everything else,
yeah,
like around
yeah.
you, or you were just more focused on everybody. And we every time we hopped on, we was killing shit. So
Mm.
and running for our lives in the dam and shouted, or I should say, you and Kiefer falling off the damn cliff.
That was crazy. That was funny. And I'm like, you supposed to do it like this, Kiefer. And that's
And
still
both asses fucking fall.
still talking shit and
Oh
still
my
ain't
god.
making it.
So yeah, that was definitely one of them games where you had to, like, for me, you had to play with other people because otherwise you'll just spend the whole time just collecting like fucking materials and shit like that. And I'm like, okay, that's you can only do that for so long.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna be mad at your fallout. Your
Really,
fallout, yeah.
you can't because you ain't even played yet.
Hmm. Real shit, real shit, real shit. Let me shut up.
But overall, I do recommend it to some degree or another. I'm not gonna say don't play this shit at all. Um, but I would like to know some of you who have actually played more of the game. Comment down below. Tell us what you think and where you think would be like your pros and cons of
You know
the
what I
game.
heard? I
What?
heard that Fortnite copied off a lot of Fallout 76 certain things, certain aspects of it
Not
that they
copies. They have like you know how they do certain like team up with games and shit
mm-hmm.
like that. They did that with Fallout this season.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about before Fortnite even
Oh,
was
before it
created.
now.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That
wild.
they took some aspects of Fallout 76, like something about some winter online game that they had extension. I don't know. I don't know.
Mm.
It was dirt talk at that point, and I started to zone out.
I cannot.
But that's just what I heard. You know what I'm talking about, nerd talk, when you
Yeah.
talking to somebody and then they start geeking out on shit, and then you just like, all right, nigga, I ain't asked for all this information, but thank you.
I'm not as interested in this as you are, so
Yeah, like
I'm gonna bow down a little bit.
I'm not even gonna remember half this shit, and I
I can see
didn't.
it. That's wild. That is all the way wild. But for those of like I said, for those of you who actually have played more of the game than I have, tell us what are your pros and cons of playing Fallout 76. I would love, love, love to hear it.
I'm still gonna buy it.
You need
I'm
to.
I'm still gonna try and play it because it looks fun.
It is fun, and then it could be something else.
You
Gang
know,
pop up on, and get it popping. You know,
I
and we
spent
can
my
have
money. I,
another
I
thing.
yeah, I spent my money on worse games. So
That's fucked up. You just got mad at me for saying it was fucking 6.8. What you talking about? Worst games is
I
crazy.
did. I'm just saying, just in case just in case it does suck, because I
This
only
kid's
watch
got
other
six
people play
stand
it.
up. Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I'm just saying, like, I spent my money on worse games. I avoid some shitty games.
That's wild. That is wild.
Hmm.
But on to the next thing. Let's get into the anime analyst.
Okay, so on today's episode of Anime Analyst, we're going to talk about one of my favorite anime movies of all time, Vampire Hunter Day. Okay, let me tell you something. This movie really holds like something serious, but like it's really up there with one of my favorite movies. Not just anime, but one of my favorite movies. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
the anime was released in September 23rd, 2001. I believe. I think it was 2001. It's a pretty. What you about to look it up?
No, no, no. I was about to say, damn, that shit felt like it was a little bit older than that. But
It
whatever.
did. It did. It kind of had like a little '90s feel
It
and
really had a
everything.
90s
Like,
feeling.
yeah. So the anime, so the anime takes place. May give it like it's a futuristic anime. It has like a little western type of feel with a little steampunk mist, like sprinkled on it. It's filled with like a lot of like mystical animals and stuff like that, fighters and different creatures and everything, not just vampires. Okay, like look at this little fairy motherfucker flying through the sky.
Listen, that fairy motherfucker held his own, okay? He
Okay, he
threw that
came
shit
through.
down.
Okay, drive by. But no, like this anime, the art is fucking amazing. It's one of those classic animes that I tell everybody that you just have to watch if you're trying to get into. It's not that hard to follow. It's got a pretty, now I don't want to say basic, but I want to say whatever movie you watch, whether it's this one, Bloodlust, or the first one, you're going to know what's going on regardless. You don't need to watch both in order to figure out what's happening. And this one is like a little love story. I would say, like
A little Romeo and
a
Juliet
little
vibes.
Romeo and Juliet vibes mixed with a little bit of Trigun and everything thrown up in there.
Hmm.
Uh, the main protagonist is his name is D. Okay, and he's half vampire, half human. And this what makes it funny because I don't understand why in every like vampire like movie or show, it's always
You got them hybrids.
the half vampires, half humans that's trying to kill all the vampires and shit. It's like they just hate their own fucking kind.
They
You know,
definitely
that's
do.
like
That's
that's
why
wild
they
to
go.
me. I'm telling you, like Blade do it too.
Yo, that fucked me up actually. Talking about it, that fucked me up because I didn't know off bat that my
You
man's
ain't know
was
Blade was half
not off
vampire?
bat. Mm-mm, mm-mm. No, but you know me
I
when
mean,
I
it
watch.
happens in. It happens at the beginning of the movie.
See, okay, here's my problem with a lot of shit. I have a bad habit of when I watch TV, I don't care what the fuck it is, whether it be a show, a movie, anime, whatever. I am doing five other fucking things. Okay, I am doing so much other
Oh,
shit.
that's
So
understandable.
even especially now because I have both the monitors for my PC. So like I'll have what I'm watching on this screen, and I'll have like my game over here, and then I'll have my phone on my little Sonic little setup right here, and then I'll have like my tablet over here. I'm doing so much shit that I can, and I find myself
Okay,
having
you
to
just have
rewatch a
it
lot of
playing in
shit.
the background.
I have it playing, like I'm listening,
Like,
but I'm not paying attention to everything.
that's understandable. Well, I strongly suggest y'all try this out. You can find it on YouTube. If you like Trigun and if you like maybe like vampire movies, especially like maybe like Twilight or something like that, I really would think that you would like this. It's got a nice aesthetic, you know what I'm saying? It's like nice dark. The art is fucking amazing in this anime. No, I'm so serious.
No, I'm not laughing at you. Somebody put it in the comments how you ain't know Blade was half vampire. Listen, I missed it. I missed it. I did.
Like
I
it
missed
literally happened at the beginning of the movie. Like
it.
his mama was giving birth, and
But
like that
I
was the first
missed
couple
that whole
minutes.
fucking scene, the whole thing. I did not see it.
That's why he could walk around in the sunlight. You know what I'm saying?
I thought my man could walk around in the sunlight because he was human. What do you mean? That was
He was biting bitches in the movie.
I didn't pay that shit on mine. I
Yeah,
didn't.
he was biting
It
bitches in the
wasn't.
movie.
It wasn't until I watched it the second time and I was like, oh shit, this nigga one of them.
he just got the power to walk around in the sunlight.
like D.
Like that nigga special or something.
Yeah, like D. He could
D can't walk around in the sunlight.
yes
Not
he
like
can.
that.
I
Not
mean,
like
well,
that.
it has an effect on him after a while, but
Hmm.
overall he can like it's just
Yeah.
like it's not harmless completely, but it's not like immediately fucking death.
Yeah. But anyway, overall, it's a really good anime. I strongly suggest y'all check it out. Look it up on YouTube. It's the full movie. When I was watching it, had no commercials, knock on wood. So hurry up
Me
and go
either.
watch it. YouTube.
Yeah, I didn't have any commercials.
You
I
see what
played
I'm
all the way
saying?
through, and I watched it a couple of times because you know me, my
So
multitasking.
hurry up and go watch before YouTube catch on and try to copyright
Add the
that
hell
shit
out of this shit.
and put some
So,
ads on it or something. How did you feel about the movie? You know, I
right,
put you on.
the first thing, she always put me on some shit and be happy to
Listen,
see it.
I know what I be talking about.
So
Listen,
the first thing for me, because I know you said I didn't have to watch the first one, but the Virgo in me was like, bitch, complete it. So I watched the first one too. And the one, like the biggest thing that I've noticed between the first one and Bloodlust was that Bloodlust, when it came to the gore of it, like super dumbed it down versus the first one. I
mm-hmm,
felt like after the first one, it was like, all right, we went a little off. We gotta come back, bring it a little more kid friendly.
mm-hmm,
So it wasn't as much like gore and blood. It was like when it was killing the zombie motherfuckers at the graveyard shit in the first couple of
mm-hmm.
scenes. You saw like it was just their body like crumbling, or like if when they
I
shot
would
old girl, it was
I
like
would
just
agree
a
with
light.
you. They did like kind of make it like dumb it down a little
Yeah,
bit. You know what I'm
a
saying? Because
lot
I'm
of it.
thinking about it. I was watching number one on YouTube, and they put that girl titties on the
Yeah, they
I said them
did.
titties. I said them titties on YouTube. They drew. I said y'all put this on YouTube. Y'all put titties on you. So y'all
Yo,
better go hurry up and go watch it before they take
oh
the
my
titties down.
god, I cannot. You know who you sound like right now?
What?
Fucking Tommy.
Who? Oh. But they was. I said, oh look at you. I said
uh,
this. I said that the nipples is included.
yeah, it was full frontal, for real, for real.
I
It
said,
was a
but
lot.
both of them were good movies. You know what I'm
They
saying?
were. They
It's a
definitely were.
long manga series. It's a long manga series. Like I was looking at the volumes. It's a good length. I'm thinking about buying them and reading them because I
Mm-hmm.
only know of these two movies, but I want to know the background, the lore of everything. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because it's hard to find videos about that. I've been looking, but I can't
especially
find them.
now with
Yeah,
it being as old as it is.
but it's a it's a classic and it's a classic movie. That's another reason. Like I said, you don't need to see the first one in order to watch it or
Yeah, they.
understand it.
Hmm.
But if you want to, both are really good. It's just that Bloodlust in particular, my opinion, was better
Way better.
significantly. I,
Extremely better, and they both have their own. They both have their own storylines. So like they're standalones basically. Like in
mm-hmm.
some way or another, they're a bit of a standalone. Um, what messed me up though, because I felt bad for my dude at the end, like D, because it's like I thought when he called himself like finally like ridding everyone of like the vampires, like besides himself, I thought that my man was going off himself. I did. I thought.
You thought he
Listen,
was gonna kill himself?
I did. I really did because I thought like the way he was, how hard he was going. I thought my man's like fucking desire to rid the world of vampires would have extended to that half of himself. I did.
Girl, I mean, like that's what you got. I mean, I didn't get that from him. I knew he was going to continue to like ride around. You know what I'm saying? Because he's
Not
been around for
a
centuries. He's
long ass
a
time.
long ass time, and he wasn't just killing vampires; he was killing other creatures too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
So,
true, true, true.
so that's like how he made his money. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
What I didn't like about the movie is the blonde hair bitch. You know what I'm saying? The blonde hair girl with the blue hair, Billie Jean. When she go, remember when he went to go buy that horse and she called that lynching mob
Yeah, facts, facts,
on him,
facts.
and
Yo,
like, bitch, how dare you? He was sitting
but
here. He wasn't trying to mess with you, bitch. He ain't worried about your stupid ass. Go ahead in that village. Do what you got to do. Leave him alone. He trying to get a
man,
horse. And she called that lynching mob. That shit pissed me off.
but old man horse seller held this motherfucking ground. He pulled
You
out
know what
that
I'm
big shit
saying?
on his shoulder. Was like,
Mm-hmm.
get the
You
fuck
gonna
out of
let
here.
him go, little bitch? And that shit pissed me off. And they're gonna have the nerve to fall in love with him later on in the movie. The
Right.
nerve.
Yo, and then I thought it was gonna be some shit like how the other two. I'm mad that the whole fucking story revolved around these two people, and I don't even know their fucking names.
The the vampire.
What was that bitch named?
Don't
Vanessa
ask me.
in
Don't ask me. I don't remember no names.
Oh,
I give nicknames, baby. I don't remember no names, and you know I'm gonna
speaking
mispronounce
of,
them.
because why was that nigga so blue? He was blue as shit.
He
Not
was
no other vampire we saw was
he
that
was
goddamn blue.
grayish blue,
It was
grayish
weird.
blue, like a periwinkle.
Yeah, every time I looked at him, I got gargoyle vibes.
Gargoyle vibe. No, he definitely gave gargoyle. I'm not even going to hold you. He
like,
definitely did. I don't know. Like I didn't get that either. Now that you mentioned it, he did.
Everybody else was pale as fuck. He was blue.
That little shitty white little ponytail
with the little beads on the side.
It was the little beads on the side. He just knew his ass was cute. Like
shit
Lord,
was wild shit. Vanessa thought she couldn't fucking live without
Vanessa,
that nigga.
She thought my brother and her daddy. Dripping. No, really. She died for. Oh, let me not say nothing. Give the story away.
That shit was wild. But overall, I did enjoy it. The fact that I went back and watched it a couple of times.
You watched it a couple of times?
I watched it a few times. I did. I watched it earlier today, actually, at work. I was, you know me, I get a little downtime. So
I knew you was gonna like it. I knew you was gonna like it because like it's got like that whole like it's got like this action romantic type of feel to it. But it's also like a really good, even without the romance, it's still a really good like anime, classic anime. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The art is fucking amazing, and the art and number 2 and number 1 are two different type of art styles. You know what I'm saying? Yes, like the art in number 1 is definitely giving like 80s, early 90s anime, right. And this one is giving 90s anime vibe, early 2000s anime. It's so crisp and beautiful, and it's amazing. Like I loved it.
I liked it. Like I said, the biggest difference that I saw, of course, like I said, would be them dumbing down the gore, which I felt around the time that it came out, it had to be. It couldn't, like, to try to get it to blow up more, it had to be a little less fucking titty popping, I guess. That's the
yeah. Just a casual titty pop on the screen. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like a distasteful type of titty pop. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of anime, they just so distasteful titty bouncing and titty pops in the show, and it's just so irking to me. Like that's enough. Like but one girl, she moved to the side, and that shit be jiggling like 50 different ways. Like she just moved to the side enough.
Boingy.
You know what I'm saying? Like just excessive. But this one, it wasn't that bad. You know what I'm saying? God, like a quick titty pop, another quick titty pop, and we satisfied. We good. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm cool with the titties, but that's another thing. But you gotta look at the time differences. Like you said, this one was released in late 2001, where anime, even still with it being anime, it was still considered cartoons for kids. Versus now anime being super popularized, where you do have anime that you will not recommend.
And a lot of 80s anime was kind of like 80s, early 90s anime was kind of like gritty and shit like that. Like you got Berserk and shit. A lot of good. It's a lot of good, and we gonna have to go back.
Yeah, we definitely gonna listen. Y'all not ready for
Akira? That's a good one. Huh?
I said they're not ready for season 2. It's gonna be lit.
Okay, I was looking at the list to avoid certain ones. That's how I figure out what our next one was gonna be. But I said it's a pretty good list.
It is. It's a banging ass list. I'm super dope about.
I'm trying to like pick ones that I never seen before, because I don't want to be boring and just be rewatching shit that I already know about. Wow. So I'm trying my best to like be open minded.
Right.
That's into new things, but I'm old.
Yeah. Plus, we're gonna introduce the Well, let's not get into it today. We'll do it 2 weeks from now. We'll talk about it.
But all in all, what would you rate this? What would you rate this?
Oh, movie? A definite 10 out of 10.
Look at you.
I did, and I'll say 10 out of 10 for the time frame that it was. Like, if we're talking overall, like even including shit of today, I would still give it about like a 9. I would.
Like even with the time frame, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like, considering a lot of new anime now and how they do fight scenes now with CGI and animation. It's not all clean and crisp like that one was. You know
Yeah,
what
it
I'm
definitely
saying?
was lit. Definitely was lit.
Yeah, like like real artists drew that shit.
Yeah,
It wasn't
yeah.
just like some words typed into a computer. Like it looks good. You
And
know,
my man's D was slaying shit. Like his
okay.
sword movements was hella clean for
Hmm.
no reason. There was no reason your shit was that clean, bro. Like why?
I would definitely give it like a good 10 out of 10. It's one of my
Yo,
favorites. Very nostalgic for me. It's a really good anime to me. I really like it. You know, I enjoy the series regardless. And I
yeah.
really am thinking considering picking up the manga series and checking it out.
Oh, girl, I got time for those damn mangas. I don't, not no more. I used to. I used to. Like in high school, I used to have like so much time. I even drew a lot, but I can't do it now. I really don't.
You know, I really do try to like besides video games, try to like keep my mind busy. You
Well,
know what
I
I'm
read. I
saying?
just can't do the mangas.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't. I can't. But what I read, it is more.
All right.
It's more. I'm about to say casual conversation type shit.
Uh,
It's
we
like,
wrong. You can say it right.
man, what? I be reading some shit, girl. Some
I
shit.
like to read a whole lot of different shit. Like I really don't like to like stick on like one type of thing. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
I mean, granted, they all have their subgenres, but overall, big genre. I can't do the happily ever after, clean, fairy tale shit no more. Unless it's like unless it was meant to be like a fantasy type thing.
Uh-huh.
Or yeah, like then I'll do it. But a lot of the shit now is like, stop fucking playing with me. I don't want
I,
this.
I figured those you. I got a lot of books, child. I figured those you with it.
Man, I was so hurt early. I left my damn Kindle at home. I was like, oh my god, my books, they're not with me.
Child, have you read? Oh, girl, have you read Children of Blood and Bone?
Girl, I
You
did.
have.
I
Girl,
did.
that's why I fucks with you. That's my book. That's my shit. You read the
But
second one?
no, not yet. I have both of them though. It's on my Kindle, but I
Girl,
didn't read the second one yet.
the
I got
second
distracted by Hunter Adeline.
the
One
second one leaves you with a good I was about to say hangover,
cliffhanger.
a cliffhanger. That's what they
Oh
call
my
them, child.
god, I hate
You know
that.
I'm so ghetto. I'm like, it's gonna leave you with a hangover.
Well, shit, yeah, that is a book hangovers is a thing.
A cliffhanger, girl.
Oh
Leaves you
my
with a,
god.
but the third one is about to come out, and she talk about book deals. I think we talked about this before.
Mm-mm.
No, didn't. Well, anyway,
Mm-mm.
she's talking about book deals, and I forgot she's doing it with this director who's known for making certain movies. Child, it's gonna come to me. I follow her. But I'm so glad you read it. Hurry up and read the second one so we can talk about it.
I got you. I got you.
We can talk about it. Who
But
your favorite character? Who your favorite
girl,
character?
I was just about to ask you that. I swear to God, I was. My favorite character, I don't remember his name because you know how I am with names. I'm so bad. My favorite character was old boy that had the crossbow on his arm.
The brother?
Yeah.
Oh, child, I hated him.
Really?
Yes, I hated him.
Why?
Oh, child, he was just so difficult. He didn't make shit easy. He was just so irking.
I
What
don't
was the
feel like
brother name, Ronald?
I don't remember. Oh,
I hate the brother. E9 was my favorite. Prince E9, the prince,
mm.
the little dummy.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh
Yeah, the
man,
little
Ronald said
dummy.
he hate him.
There you know who I'm talking about. The little dummy prince. I
Yeah.
like him because he's stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Liking
Like
a
get
character
your.
because
I
he's
be
dumb
ready.
is wild.
I be one to staple beside the sea. Like get your shit together, E9. God damn it, you was embarrassing.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's
funny.
just something about his character. I love him.
I can't. No, I
I
like the
do.
brother. I did. It wasn't even that. You know what it was? I think it was the humbleness for me. It was.
You
It
think
was.
he humble?
Yeah, he talked shit, but he gave the flowers to the motherfuckers when flowers was due. You feel me? Like when he first met D and he shot that arrow and D caught that shit, he was like, good shit, bro. Good shit. I like that. I like
Oh,
that.
we talking about D now, girl. I was still talking about Children of Blood and Bone.
No, I'm talking about the goddamn.
We not even on the same damn page.
You get on my nerves.
I was talking about Children of Blood and Bone. I said, now I'm glad you read it.
No, I did read it. I'm talking about the damn
Oh, on
anime.
anime. Well, who's your
Mhm.
favorite character now? Now we gotta figure out who the fuck you talking about.
For the book.
No, now we back talking about D. Now
For
we on the
the
same
dude with the
page.
fucking the fucking you
Oh,
made
the
me forget what
crossbow
it's
on his
called. The
arm.
crossbow on his
The
arm.
big guy, the big guy, the big
Yeah.
burly guy, and he had like he had the glasses. We had
No,
he in the
for the
first couple seconds of this video right here,
play it.
right
Yeah,
here.
that nigga. This the scene I was talking about. This the
Yes,
scene exactly that I was talking about where
girl,
he fucking.
I could have swore you was talking about. We was on the same page talking about
No,
the.
as far as the book, I don't have a favorite character. It's really hard for me because you know why I don't pick favorite characters in books because something fucking tragic always happens and it makes me not want to read it anymore if my favorite character go. I can't do it. I can't because I'll be mad and I'm like I was so
So
invested
have
into this book for this particular person and then and then
so
they
have you
gone.
ever watched Game of Thrones?
Yes, and I stopped watching this shit when Jon Snow died the first fucking time. I stopped watching it altogether because Jon Snow is that nigga, and I'm mad that they fucking stopped. They were gonna do a spinoff of just his shit, and I'm mad they stopped it. But when they killed him the first time, I was like, yo, fuck this show. I don't want to watch it no more.
So you
And
never finished it?
I did finish it. I'm
Okay.
mad I fucking finished it because it was disappointing as
It
fuck.
was. It was. It was.
But Taz kept saying, "Yo, go back, finish it. You'll see." And then after a while, he was like, "Yo, they bring him back." I was like, "All right, cool. They bring my boy back, so I'm gonna watch it again." But it's shit like that. I can't.
That's
I can't.
understandable.
I
That's
can't.
understandable.
Mm-mm. I was like, no, no, thank you.
All
So
right,
I
now,
try not to. I can't get invested into favorite characters in a book. It would be too much. It's just stressed me out thinking about it.
about Game of Thrones again.
No, just over.
Oh, okay, okay. Then we back on the movie now. Now
I can't. But no, my
back
favorite
on the
character
same page.
in the anime was Old Boy with the crossbow. And like I said, because he was definitely humble. Damn, you gonna have me think about this shit for the rest of the night. Who would I consider? Like if I had to choose for the book, who would I? I gotta think about it. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna text your ass. It's gonna be like 10:30, and I'll be like, "Girl, if I had to pick, it's gonna be such and such." But no, old boy with the crossbow on his arm. I don't remember his fucking name.
I don't remember none of their names.
When your ass said the brother, because you know that group of them, he was a brother to the.
Yeah, but I thought we was talking about Children of Blood and Bone during that
I
time.
wasn't even thinking about it.
Yeah, then we back on the same page. We talk about the movie Vampire Hunter Day, which he also has brothers in it.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know who my favorite character was. Not that bitch who called the lynch mob one. Definitely not her ass.
Layla.
Her in particular pissed me off. Maybe the bitch with maybe the girl with the long hair, you know what I'm saying? Or the girl with the long is that her
Human?
name?
I know
No,
someone with a V.
no, the girl with the green hair.
With the green hair.
Who was with the Barbara Roy. The one who D was fighting in that forest and she turned into a
Oh, the shadow motherfuckers.
yeah, she was pretty cool.
Okay. She was. She definitely was. She was holding her own. She lasted longer than the other two.
Mm-hmm. I thought she was dead a couple times.
Nah, but Shorty was like, nah, fuck that. The part that they could decapitate them and they just come back like, this wasn't shit. It fucked me up. But when you cut a motherfucker head off and they just come back, how the fuck did you manage to kill them by just slicing them in half? Like I feel like it's the same concept.
They didn't come back after that nigga did a drive by on them.
The fucking
when he
the angel dude.
When he crept down they block.
I'm mad. Oh, the glowy motherfucker. I'm mad that they made him so fucking weak for the rest of the fucking.
They had to. He was just too busted. You know what I'm saying?
My man's a slaying shit.
Like that nigga in the turtle show couldn't even turtle up fast enough. Niggas was getting picked off. This was a mass shooter.
Yo, and the joy in his face.
You know what I'm saying?
He doing this fucking genocide, basically, of that
Yeah.
damn city. The joy in my man's face was just diabolical as
I'm
fuck.
telling you, you know he American. Terrible. Mm-mm.
Oh shit!
You know he American, child, just out there
It's wild.
indiscriminately.
Yeah, that's wild, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. I can't.
And then he was all weak in that bed. He
Facts.
it had to be a it had to be like a con to all that because you just busted. What
I
was that your
guess.
spirit? Like what was that?
I don't know, because why they had to shoot my man up in order for him to get to that point?
And that made the other what was the other dude good for? The little skinny nigga. He seemed
Being a pain in the
useless.
ass. He was useless as fuck. He was in the way.
Him and that Billie Jean. Both of them bitches was useless. Useless. What
I'm
was
mad.
Billie Jean? I don't know her name.
Layla.
Layla?
Hmm.
And she had the kid. You see how she had the kid later on in that movie at
But
the
that was her
end. Her
granddaughter.
granddaughter.
Hmm.
Oh, dumbass bitch! I ain't like her.
That was hilarious. She was
She
in the
was
way. She
she
definitely was in the way.
was she definitely got up under my skin. Definitely
She
got up
did.
under my epidermis. I ain't like her at all.
But the way she treated him was like a fucking like a third grader having a crush on a boy. Like she really
Like
went out her way
really,
to try to like make his life as miserable as
like
possible. And all he did every step of the fucking turn of the way was save her ass every time.
bitch. How you got feelings for me? You didn't try to get me killed like 3 times. You didn't sit the KFK the KKK after me and shit.
Facts, facts.
All I wanted to do was purchase the fucking horse, bitch.
And every time they was like, "Yo, we don't serve your kind." I was like,
You know what I'm saying?
"Wow,
Like,
wow, that's how we
wow. And she
rolling."
knew that. She knew that. She called the sheriff.
That part,
Called the sheriff. Little
but
snitching ass
she knew
bitch.
what the fuck she was doing when she went in that bar.
Alright, that shit pissed me off. And then going to be in the tree with him while it's raining. I don't have nowhere else to be. Bitch, you're a liar. There are other big trees around in this fucking forest. Go figure it out.
You just wanted to
Okay?
be a fucking creep and watch this nigga sleep.
You
That's
just
what the
want to
fuck
be a
that was.
creep, okay?
That was
It's
creepy as shit.
it's something mentally wrong with you, bitch. If you got feelings for me, be nice. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is weird. This shit is
Yeah,
awkward, bitch.
it
You
was weird as fuck.
stalking me around town to town and shit like that, forest to forest. I'm
Talking
trying to
about
rest.
weird though, we're missing like the biggest, weirdest fucking part of the whole show. The
What?
weird ass fucking thing in his hand.
Oh, the that big. I think it's a pair. That's why I want to read the manga because it goes further into what it is.
Oh,
But
what the fuck that thing
it's
was?
a parasite or something like that.
It was
Like,
something. It
mm,
can't survive without him. Basically, like that was the
mm-hmm.
thing.
It's been with him for a long time because if you peep in the first one, like when he was younger, you could see he was younger. The face hand was kind of younger, but
Yeah, it
the
was
second one
basically
it turned into an old ass
old
man.
ass dude.
That's another thing. If y'all go watch this movie, y'all gonna see him talking to himself. He's not talking to himself. He's talking to his hand. There's a face
Yeah,
in on his hand. It's a parasite thing. I don't know too much about it because I ain't read the book.
yeah,
It's
but it was.
it's important, but also not too important. Where like that's something that you have to stop and figure out what the fuck it is. It's
I
not.
mean, he played his part because they were saying like you could
Mm-hmm.
kill a vampire, but their souls were internal and able to come back type shit.
Mm-hmm.
So it served its purpose to be able to collect the souls of the vampires that he was killing so that they
Mm-hmm.
couldn't come back. So he serves his purpose, but he was one scary as fuck and annoying as hell after a while, but he was funny. It was like a talking to his subconscious type
Yeah,
shit.
like a little comic relief, like his hand was.
Yeah, a little bit, a little
Talking
bit.
shit, you know.
Especially when they came across some damn sand mantis. That shit was
Oh yeah,
more
they were
therapy.
jumping. He was screaming for his fucking life.
My man was terrified. He was scared as shit. Like, let's just go back. He gonna say, "Yo, I don't fucking like you. Why we gotta go?"
I got like a lot of questions about that hand. Like, do it
Yeah,
have a
definitely.
brain?
And where did it come from? And why specifically does he have it?
That's why I want to. That's why I want to get the manga. That's what I am going to get the manga. I'm going to try and read it because I got answers. I mean, I got questions, and I need them to be answered. You
Yeah,
know.
definitely, definitely, definitely. We'll see. You know what? We'll get the answers and we'll do
Do
the
a
double
double back.
back. We got a couple of shits we got to double back on for real, for real.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the damn. Okay, there we go. But overall, I did watch it. Highly recommend it. I am going to put the link to the full length movie in the description below and on the YouTube and on our Facebook, so you can see it. Because I definitely suggest watching it. Um, if you would like to join in on the conversation for next week, we will be talking about Claiborne and oh, the Killing Floor 2 will be our game for next week. I had a lot of fun playing the Killing Floor. I keep telling Tony she got to get it so she can know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna download it now. Right when we get off, I'm gonna look for it on Steam and
I'm gonna
download
text
it
your
now.
ass like you do it. Don't forget because
I'm not even gonna leave this share. I'm gonna do it right now.
I need
As
you
soon
to
as we
do
click
it.
off.
So, the question for today was, what are your pros and cons for Fallout 76? For those of you who have played it, drop in the comments below. I want to know something you feel like I should look out for when or Tony and I should look out for when we double back and play the game again. What are your pros and cons? What is something you loved about the game, and what is one thing that you would actually change about the game overall? And of course, be sure to check back next week, every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern, for the next episode of Butterfly and Baloney. Until next time, people, deuces.
Oh, here we go. It was out the camera at first. I had to figure it out.
Bye.